Hello, hello, hello! Yes, that's right, it's me, the one and only Teej, coming live from the Jack and Jones Strider Studio, part of the Electronic Media Division at the CCFM. And, of course, as always, we got our lovely production studio. What is your actual title, Terry? Are we just calling you producer still, or co-write? You don't help write anything. So we got our producer, Terry, and that's all he does right there. He just sits there and looks... I was going to say sits there and looks pretty, but that's just because it's an idiom. I mean, like, dude... What is up with your wardrobe today? Actually, it's nothing like strange or nothing like that. It's usually just the polo and khakis, that sort of bit right there. But who the hell dresses like that? It's not the 60s, man. Just give it up. No one dresses like that anymore. Ugh. Well, how are you? Yeah, that's what I thought, honestly, because I'm just as bad right now. Like, holy shit, has it been a week? And I feel like I've been screaming almost the entire time. That's not really a good feeling. It's not that good kind of screaming either, like the excited kind of, ooh, ecstatic screaming. No, it's more like, ah! That kind of thing right there. And we're going to get into that later, unfortunately. I'm just warning you right now that there's some bullshit happening, and I have to cover it, unfortunately. So that'll be interesting, that'll be new, that'll be exciting, different to the show, that sort of thing. If you're just starting to listen to me right here on the one and only Teej, or a final word with Teej, as it is our last semester, I'm just sorry more than anything else, because we don't get to do our regular show anymore, because people decide to be assholes and insane. And that's just the world that we live in now, and we're gonna have to find a way around it. And we're gonna do that here, we're gonna do that tonight, don't get me wrong. I do need to start on one particular bit of local news, unfortunately. And that has to do with the fact that, as the spring semester is getting underway, that sort of thing, it'll be over before you know it, and that means graduation for a lot of individuals, including yours truly. And there has been rumors going around, as well as confirmed by a couple program directors on campus, that you see... as an alternative to the usual graduation celebration where everyone, has their name called, they get up, they walk, they get their diploma, all good. They're just going to recognize people by the college that they went to. So CCM, stand up. All right, great. DAP, stand up. All right, we're good. Let's see. Engineering? Fine. Making? Fantastic. The rest of you? All right. Done. And I can't help but think that that's horse shit. Personally, that's really, really kind of irritating on a number of levels, really, because first of all, it's a really conniving way that they're going about doing this, because it really hasn't gone through local, official channels yet, but it's been on the news already. I got interviewed for it today, actually. It was pretty cool, but that's besides the point. No, it's been going around mostly by word of mouth, and obviously they didn't want to make a big deal out of this, because I think a lot of people would be upset about this. We had an implicit contract coming into this university that we were going to get an opportunity to have some dumbass music play in the background while we stood up, shook the president's hand, got our diploma, and we're recognized for getting out of here. And we're not getting that anymore. I think you have to, that has to be in ink before you decide to come here. Before you get that acceptance letter, they should have said, oh, this might come up. You know? And I really wish that we could get some official information. They have yet to send an email out to the student body, but that is a thing that is currently going on right now. And if you are upset about this, if you know anyone who's graduating, if you have any family that's graduating, or if you just really want to stick your nose where it doesn't belong, you can contact UC's alumni group. You know what? Let me get a Facebook. I have some Facebook links that I can send to you there. So if you like the Teej page, that's TEEJ on the Facebook, the Book of Faces. You can find me there, and I will get this information out to you, actually. Again, this is if you are concerned about the fact that you may or may not be recognized at your graduation ceremony. Yeah. My mom was pretty upset about that one, I'll be honest right there. I didn't walk at high school for obvious reasons. It was pointless. It's really easy to graduate high school. I'm sorry. It is. They were basically holding my hand the whole way. I hardly showed up. Honestly, I don't know how I graduated high school, but here we are. And not to mention the fact that, oh my God, everyone got up early that day, and they were so cranky by the end of it, and I slept in. It was totally worth it. I have absolutely no regrets. But it would be kind of nice after spending an obscene amount of money to get recognized for my work here. That would be nice. I mean, I think it's very little to ask personally, but I guess some disagree. It's a common belief that this was implemented simply because, well, it's going to be a long ceremony since we have combined all the colleges together for the last, ceremony going on right there. So you could have broken it up and have them, really be recognized in their own individual college celebration. Or, we could keep it going on like OSU does it, where they do still recognize everyone, and who has a bigger school and still does it the traditional way? I'm just saying and throwing ideas out right there. I will give you more information on this as it comes forward. I wish that I had some more official sources for you in the meantime, but I will be keeping an eye on that, and you should as well. Going on a lighter topic now, I think that it's, good to balance this shit out a little bit, because it's going to get infuriating after a while. I'm just warning you right there. Yeah, it's going to get exciting, too. I'm pretty excited about it, to be perfectly honest. Almost late to the studio, because I was having to proofread this stuff, and, oh my god, it's just been such a day. And what a weekend it was, too. I think I mentioned the last show that I was planning on going skiing, and I made it out there. Yeah, which actually, it doesn't sound too bad to do today as well, except for the fact that I keep hearing these rumors that, then in a couple days it's going to be back to 60 degrees, and all of a sudden then they need to blow more snow, which is exactly what they were doing last Friday. Oh my god. I've been to Perfect North for about 10 years now, and although it is small and somewhat infuriating at that level on occasion, it is the best place to go around here for skiing, really. And so, that being the case, they kind of have us by the balls there, we can't get away. So we went over there, it was college night, there was a discount, it was fantastic. I didn't see you there, where were you? Oh, you on the bunny hill? You know what, everyone needs to learn, but what a terrible night to learn. Oh my god, they had every single blower going on, and as an individual who doesn't own a pair of goggles, that was rough. Also, it got down to the low teens, and it was just absolutely freezing. I had ice crystals on my face. I lost my hat at one moment. Oh my god. So I had my hair whipping around in the wind, and then it froze. And this really grotesque shape, this amorphous blob on my head. If you can imagine Frankenstein's girlfriend, that kind of hair, it was really extended out. It was monstrous. And there are all sorts of people making fun of me. And I remember one woman in particular, she was all bundled up, and she had a really cool book bag. It was a lion's head. Not a real one, at least, thank Christ, but that's besides the point. She was like, aren't you cold? Well, yeah, I was very cold, thanks for asking. I was working on, trying to get a little bit warmer, but my god, was it cold. And I could not see anything. I had the fastest skis I could get on there, and I was going straight down everything, but I'll be perfectly honest with you, I was just looking for this blob in front of me, this darkened blob in front of me, which was my mate. And he was going to be leading the guide because he had the goggles. Though I did learn you do not need goggles in order to ski. It is a lot more comfortable, it's probably a lot more safer. But if you can get your scarf real right next to your eyes, and I don't use poles, so I'm holding my hands in front of my face the entire time. I'm just like, ah! But it works. And you just have to squint down, and all of a sudden you're able to see. Now, not having a hat, that's a different story. Oh my god, that was terrible. Ugh, do not do that. Ugh, my god, I'm cold just thinking about it. I don't know about you right there. It was ridiculous. But it's made me think that I gotta go out and buy a pair of goggles, and if it keeps up with this cold weather, I might be heading back out, and I will let you know about that as well. Because skiing is a good freeing moment right there, where you're able to just let go of everything and be in the moment. And that is beautiful, and it's something that we do not do enough as a society. So if you can do that sometime this weekend, skiing or finding a way to just be in the moment, it's gonna make you feel a lot better, I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Yeah, so skiing, it was absolutely miserable, but I still had fun, and, God, one more thing about that experience right there. So, we had a group of friends going on, of course, and, one of them brought their girlfriend all the way from, Louisville, and she really wasn't a confident skier. I asked if she knew how to ice skate, and apparently she did, and she was able to move around all right, but she was not a confident skier. And when it's getting to the low teens, and you can't see shit, and it is just horrible out there, that is not the time to learn. And I really, really hope that she hasn't given up, honestly, because it's a great time. But in my 10 years of going to Perfect North, those were the worst conditions out there. Powder was fine. It was just so damn cold. I was getting the onset of hypothermia. No, it's hypothermia or frostbite, Terry. You saw. Frostbite? Yeah, no, my hands were friggin' soaked and red. Took me 15 minutes to get my feeling back. But again, I'm the reckless individual who would say, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Oh, boy. I'm a crazy one. What can I say? And it's not going to get any more sane throughout the night. I think we're going to kick it over some music in the meantime, though. I got David Bowie for you, so you know it's going to be a good track. Here's Little Wonder.